Good late evening, everyone. How you doing? Better late than never. Better late than never. Hey, Rise, Henry Valkyrie. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to analyze what is currently happening. And what is the continuation? But I guess today we're just gonna do some puzzles. What are you analyzing? I'm analyzing the life choices. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just thinking, what do we do? How do we continue from this moment on? I guess I go back and I try to stream 3 times a week after going back. And then after I go back and I'll just stream 3 times a week and try to create some videos. But when I go back, I'm gonna try to make some quality videos for sure. I should definitely focus more on making it. I just hope I'll have enough time to do everything. Like, I'll probably do 3 times gym, 2 upper, 1 lower. I think that's more than enough. 2 upper, 1 lower. Then another 3 days on streaming. Then some stuff. Then I'll make videos. I will do some chess coaching and university. Hopefully that's not too much and I'll be able to handle it. But let's jump to the puzzle. So I'm gonna cut down. I'm just like letting you know, I'm gonna cut down the stream from 5 times a week to 3 times a week. But that's for the best now. Maybe later on I'll go back to the 5. I think for now 3 times makes more sense. 3 times a week, probably 4 hours still. Hello from Indiana. Hey Daniel, how you doing? There is also, by the way, I'm not sure if we're gonna participate or not. There's the college chess tournament hosted by chess.com. I think Indiana University definitely participates in that too. Like, very American thing. Almost like none of the Chinese universities participate. I'm trying to convince my university to participate in the college chess tournament. All right, let's have a look at the puzzle. I'm going to refresh this. It's white to move. What are we dealing with? There's knight g5, bishop g5, f3, bishop h5, g4, takes, and scrap. Not that easy, right? No way. What is the trick? If bishop e3 check, we go, let's say king h1, bishop h5, still g4, takes. Oh wait, there's bishop f7. The bishop is not trapped. What am I talking about? So what's happening then? It's not trapped, right? Am I tripping? Knight g5. I think bishop e2 doesn't work because there's knight e6. I'll add this to my playlist, right? Just for you. Okay, wait. So bishop e2 doesn't work. That means he's forced to do bishop g5. Right? He's forced. But the question becomes, then what? It should be this. I just don't really understand the continuation. Like, what do you mean there's continuation? If this was a normal game, I would just play f4, bishop g4, and I should be better. But it's not a normal game, so turns out there's something here. Bravo in our chest. I mean, it's not bad. It's an 8 out of 10. Not surprisingly not bad. G5, bishop g5. Come on, give me the move. Give me the move. Give me your money. I mean, if bishop f7, there is e6, but there's bishop e8. Maybe if bishop e8, like knight g5, bishop g5, f3, bishop h5, g4 takes. Maybe bishop. I mean, bishop f7 is a losing move. There is no bishop g6. But what if he goes bishop e8 right away? That's the only move that works out in that position. And I'm not really sure what we do if that happens. I can still push, but it's not going to be good enough. Our chess. I've been playing chess for 2 years, but I'm still 900 in Blitz. Help me. Can find puzzles, but never improve. It's like gym, you know? You have to do puzzles like you go to the gym. Like, choose some difficulty, do 2 sets until failure, and then move to the next difficulty, you know? Until you can move to the next difficulty. So like solve puzzles up to 1500, and then once you can solve this, move up and keep going up. That's how you improve it, puzzle. I am Samib, cool. Like you can't do puzzle. If you're 900, there's no way you can do puzzles. Just do harder puzzles. 900s blunder all the time in the game. If you blunder in your games, then how can you say that you can do puzzles? Like this puzzle, for example, that I'm solving, it's not even like blundering or something. You're not hanging a piece in one move. But at 900, you are hanging piece in one move. So problem is definitely not doing enough puzzles for sure. I got knight g5, bishop g5. Come on. Knight g5, bishop g5, f3, bishop h5. Can we go f4? I don't know, right? It just doesn't make sense. Interesting. I mean, I just like that I'm able to force that bishop off. To like h5. Because now it's like if the queen was on g5, that would have been better. But simple f4 doesn't work. You just got bishop e2. And it's just like a trade of bishops, basically. Nothing crazy. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. What is this? Like, there is no solution. Come on. No way there's a solution. Maybe the idea is to get this e6, e7 with a tempo somehow. I don't know how. These ideas are also there for sure. Man. Like, anything other than knight g5 just doesn't cross my mind. I'm pretty sure it starts with knight g5. And then we will get bishop g5. After that, I'm not sure what to do. Honestly, quite honestly, What line was I looking at? I'm confused. It was, I think... Yeah, the problem is I was looking at f4, but it just goes bishop e2. Rook e2, then bishop e7. I don't think that's good enough. There is no way that's good enough. What is the missing piece there? I don't know. g4 takes. Bishop e8. I just realized e6, e7 doesn't work either because the bishop is on g5. Now, how do I send the game to you? Guess the... Are you gonna send your game? Like Gangster was doing that the other day too. I'm just gonna guess your rating. If you're gonna send your game, it doesn't make sense to you, I think. It's your opponent. It's obvious your opponent is also rated at your level. You're also at that level. Features. I don't know, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Might not be my... I mean, I know it's gonna be your game. Like, whose game might it be? Are you gonna pull some random game on chess.com? What is the point of that? I'm just like, I know you're not gonna do that, so I'm gonna guess your rating without even thinking. You know, I'm finally back to 1900. Good for you, Libagod. Good for you. It's not my game. Then why are we having a look at that game if it's not yours? What is it? Why are we looking at other people's games? Dude, I don't know what games, but this puzzle is getting on my nerves. I need to solve this. I have to solve this. Got to be knight g5. Has to. There's no way it's not knight g5. There's like no other move literally other than knight g5. It's keeping the tension and it's forcing bishop g5. I'm like 99% sure in this. I want you to do it. You're reviewing my games. Whose games? Libagod. It's one of my... Then I'm guessing 100 elo. I mean, I can Libagod if you review my game. But I don't know. I want to solve this puzzle now. Bro, what is this? I'm so confused, I swear. There is literally no solution. How can you trap anything? You think I blundered? You can win a bishop from me. Dude, are you kidding me? You can win your bishop? That's what the coach is saying. The coach is saying you can win my bishop. Knight g5, bishop g5. f3, bishop h5. It's not f4, it's just bishop e2. So if not f4, then g4, right? Like no other move literally exists. But then it goes bishop e8. This is just stupid. I cannot win no bishop. How does this puzzle have a solution? I don't understand. No, I just sorry, I can't watch you. It's okay, I agree. It's okay. Bye. Have a good one. After this one, maybe. Maybe. Queen c6, let's do, I think. It's an incredible move. I'm just so lost. I will do anything at this point. I don't care. Nothing works. Literally nothing works. Such a stupid position. Incredibly stupid position. Absolutely nothing works. Quite literally nothing works. I mean, I would just go f4 there, which forces bishop e2, I think. Rook e2, it should be okay position, but there's gonna be something better. No way there's a solution. En passant. No, I don't think you can. Wait, you can en passant? Wait, what? Bro, I did not even realize black went f5. I know why. I actually wait. I accidentally turned off highlight moves feature because I was recording something, so it was not highlighting that the last one was f7, f5. That's why I did not realize that I could take in the puzzle. Thank you, indefatigable. I swear you saved me. But wait, I mean, is it en passant? I don't even know. I have not really looked at it. But let's look at en passant. Yeah, of course it's en passant. Because this is eliminated. He takes, doesn't matter with what. I go knight g5. If bishop e2, we do knight e6, we win material. And if he takes back, I win the free bishop. Literally easy puzzle. But I did not realize that black went f5 on the last move and I could en passant. Takes, and bishop f3, I think. Knight f3, knight f3. Should be fine. Right, what is the difference though between knight f3 and bishop f3? I think if knight f3, maybe there's rook f3, bishop f3, knight f3. Maybe that's the issue. Like knight f3 takes, king f1, knight e1, that's equal position. But if bishop f3, the queen is hanging, it has to go, and I'm up a piece, I think. And if queen f7, then I maybe do rook e3. To avoid queen f2 after I move my bishop away, right? No way, I move my bishop away. I have to go rook e3. Okay, there we go. I can't do it. You can't do what, right? You can't do what? Are you in a rush, Libagot? Do you want me to review it now? I say we continue the puzzles. And I review it in a little bit. That's what I recommend. We hit 2,700 puzzles and then I review it. Or at least one more puzzle more. I mean, this was the first puzzle of the stream. It's not good enough. Knight e6 check is screaming at me so much. Because if king h6 is mate. And any other move, I think we take here, we check. Like, king f7 is most logical. Take check. Here, bishop e7. The only problem is that there is a2 right away. Like, knight e6, king f7, rook e7, bishop e7, a2 right away. This is the only problem. I'm not sure about. Interesting, very interesting. So what now? How do we deal with this situationship? Bishop e7, a2. There is a move, right? I think there is a move there. Just gotta find it. Of course there is a move. It's bishop c5. a1, bishop d4. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not how it works. Wait. Wait. There is no move. But the thing is, queen is gonna be on... Can't I, like, I'm thinking to fork with my knight or something. But it doesn't work. I am on train and I have like 10 minutes. Okay, we'll do it after this puzzle then. Knight e6, king e7, rook e7, rook e7, bishop e7, a2. Come on, give me something. I see in your face. Seems like bishop f6. I swear, magically bishop f6. Magic. I need magic. Or maybe, is it even 96 first move or no? We can't stop queen promotion. Like, I just don't see it being anything other than 96, not gonna lie. Any other move just doesn't make that much sense. So I think it's gonna be this idea. King f7 also forces pretty much rook e7. And then rook e7, it's like forced. I just don't see anything else. So I do believe there is something there. I just can't figure out what. Like, there has to be a trick. Some trick to stop the promotion. The question is, what trick? Which trick? Like, there are things we're dealing here with. He just takes bishop g5 and pushes. So when it's something urgent, that's why it's gonna be a check. First move. And then king f7. Maybe it's not rook e7. But this start is pretty much for sure. And then he's hitting both my rook, my knight. That's why I want to go rook e7. It just makes sense. It just makes a lot of sense. Then we get rook e7. I mean, I can take his rook. Why not take it? You know what I mean? Maybe I give a check. Like, I do knight d8 there. Oh, I think that's it. Because if king e8, bishop e7, then I have bishop f6. The issue becomes, oh, what if king g7? King g7, bishop e7, a2. But now I think, oh, now I go bishop c5, a1, bishop d4, queen d4, knight e6 check, knight d4. No. What have I seen? What have I just seen? No way I just saw this. How have I seen this? Let's just go for it. We're going for it. GG's. Okay, plus stage 2685. This one was a cool puzzle. I'm not gonna lie, very cool. Okay, now let's review some games, I guess, because you guys are forcing me to interrupt the flow of my puzzle solving. Okay, you're still here, right, Alibagot? I'm just grabbing the link of your game and we're gonna paste it into here. Yes, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, you're 1880s. Wait, you're from Hungary, Libagot? You're from Michael's country. Okay, we get e4, e5, knight c3, c6, f4. You wanna go crazy? I mean, I think it's okay. Should be okay, but like, don't play it if you don't know it. h4 is not a good move here. You don't go h4. h4 is a bad move. I get why you're concerned of bishop h4, but it's better to actually allow bishop h4 and just move your king without any joke. Because you get knight center, you're overdeveloped, your opponent doesn't have his pieces developed, and believe it or not, your king is fine on e2. Like on the next moves, you're gonna take bishop f4, you're gonna get rid of the bishop, you're gonna go king f2, and you're gonna be fine. Your king, you'll just artificially castle your king and develop your pieces. Something like this. But going h4 is just a very weakening move. He's gonna go knight f6, he'll get nice squares, your dark squares get cooked. So it's not a good idea. And having a position like this as white is not good. Vienna Gambit. Yeah, I mean, Vienna Gambit, I wouldn't even recommend playing Gambit at 1900, I guess. It's fine. But if you're playing, at least know how to play it. That's what I'm saying. Like, know the theory if you want to do something fancy like this. Otherwise, you can always play regular openings like the London. See, this is what I was talking about. You're just too weak on this side of the board. And it shows off, like... You have not even made any mistakes, by the way. This all is a consequence of that move h4. Mostly. Yeah, I mean, it's just very sad. Maybe here at least you could have tried knight g3 instead of rook f3. This should be better and will give you more chances. Your queen is defending you. This would have been a better way, I guess, to defend than doing rook f3. Now this is just getting very sad. He's gonna take on g2. Your king is very unsafe. But believe it or not, he kind of messed up here. You could have gone king c3 and you were fine if you found this. Because now your king is completely safe on c3 and you can stop the promotion. So he lost the momentum here by going queen h2. Like, he should have kept your king on e3 here, you know? It's a little bit tricky position, I think. Maybe you should just leave things the way they are and protect your knight. But definitely not help white's king to escape. So here you should have gone king c3 to keep your king safe. Wait, rook f7? What? This is insane. I'm trying to understand the move, actually. I'm not gonna lie, like what, bishop h5 forces g6 and then you jump in? I'm guessing that's the idea. Obviously, king g8, queen d8 is made, right? So it forces g6, you get queen f6. But what's the next? I mean, if here you take the rook and if king g8, then you just claim the draw. Like, just give checks, unlimited checks. I guess that's the idea. And if king g8, you always just take this and you are chilling, basically. You can still give the checks. If king d7, you just go bishop g4 and you should be fine. Kind of interesting. Let's see what happens in the game, though. I'm surprised you found rook f7. I mean, it's a rapid game, I guess. You did have time, but that's really nice. And you just... Oh, he didn't want draw? He went king h6 and got mated? No way. No way. This actually happened. I mean, good for you, Livagot. Good for you. It was not a very bad game. You just messed up the opening, but you made up for it in the middle game. Your king is fine, only 2. It's fine for some reason. I mean, I'm correct though. Look at this. Look at this. Engine says h4 is a mistake, right? Now, let's say if I play d4, d4 is the best move. Because bishop h4, king e2 is completely fine. King e2 is also the best move. Like, again, I'm kicking your bishop away. I'm going king f2. I'm developing my bishop wherever. I'm going rook e1 and king g1. The king is completely okay on it. It's important that I got the center and I did not play h4, which is gonna weaken my dark squares and my overall position. That's the only thing that matters. But yeah, I think that's it, Livagot. Thank you for telling me, bro. I got an ad. It's okay. Yo, now are you analyzing games? No, Psychic. I'm solving puzzles. But he redeemed. Check this and try to guess the log. They don't want me to get better, you know, Psychic. They don't want me to solve puzzles and get better. So it's very, very selfish chat. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do guess the yellow. Let's guess the yellow. I think you're just trolling, man. This is your game, though, right? Seriously. I think you tried to fool me by saying this is not my game. So I'm gonna guess your yellow. '97. Okay, already I'm not liking this. It's questionable opening. By both sides, by the way. I guess black is a little bit more logical than white, but like this choices in the opening are already very questionable. Like, you're gonna go rook e1 here, not bishop g5. The bishop is just pointless on g5. I can kick it away. Like, if the knight was on f6, at least maybe it would have been better, but with the knight on d7, bishop g5 is never smart idea. Or d4 is also something you gotta consider in this kind of position. Like, white is just passive. White is not doing well at all. But black is playing some fine chess, I would say. So far, I don't hate the way black is playing. Queen e1, we got trade, bishop e6. I mean, just like, don't go bishop e6. Why bishop e6? Why weaken your pawn? I don't know, man. It's hard to guess. It's really hard to guess. Right before queen e6. Queen e6, rook e6. Knight a2, knight b1. I just want to see if there are some blunders. So far, at least there are no blunders, which is promising. The fact that there are no blunders is promising. So, okay, and now here we go. Now we got our first blunder of the game, which is a piece blunder. Rook c5, knight e4. Do we have more blunders? This is the question. Or did black convert the game? Wait. More blunders? What happened? How did this happen? I think rook b2 was the mistake. And now you lose your piece on f8. And mate. No. I mean, you can't go king h6 here. Come on. I'm guessing... I don't think you'll guess right. I'm gonna guess your rating, right? I'm guessing this is your game. It can be, honestly. What's white? How much? How much what? Exactly. So this is your game, right? Of course it's your game. You think your tricks are gonna work on me? You think you tell me it's not your game, I'm gonna believe that it's not your game? Give a person 1100. It's your game. I'm giving you a very precise rating. Why you guys send a link? Just like tell me. Well, what did I want to say? Gangster was also doing the same thing. Of course it's your game, I told you. But I just said your current rating, which is fine. I just said your current rating, but it's like your old game. I think we count that, but it was a good game for 700 though. It really was. I like, without knowing that it's your game, I wouldn't really say 700 or 800 based on this game. I mean, there were two big blunders at the end, but like, I don't know, there were not like super huge blunders, you know? This game was in 2023. So, in 3 years, you improved from 800 to 1100, right? Come on. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Got to be better than that. What is up with that slow improvement rate? Queen G4 check. I am calling it. Let's blunder our rook. No, but if it's not Queen G4 check, seriously, what is it? How can there be anything other than Queen G4? Rook A7? Rook A7. The question is, what does black play? Because if Queen B8, I think we just do Queen G4, right? So if I do Rook A7, what does black play? If Rook D7, I take that. Let's say Queen C5, King G2. What does black play? What does black play? I don't understand. There is literally nothing that black can do to stop me. I have one game I played versus a bot. If I redeem, will you analyze it? Or do you want to move on to puzzle? I think I already moved on to puzzle psychic. But I mean, you can redeem it later on too. During the stream, if you're gonna be here, no problem. I played in 2023. I stopped in 2023 September. Then came back this summer. So when are you gonna stop this time? Queen C5? Queen C5? King G2. The continuation is extremely unclear. I am trying many things. And it's enough to win the game, in my view. Like, actually, maybe Rook D7, Queen H8. I don't win, but Rook D8, I come back. That's the thing. Like, winning a Rook may not be enough, because I'm down a Rook already. But after Rook D8, I just come back again, right? So, I believe we're okay. Just Rook A7 and boom. Are you guys seeing any moves? No, right? I improved 800 in summer. What do you mean 800? 800? So you were like, you started from 300? 800 in one summer is good, no? Depends. Bishop G3. Bishop G3, King G2. At 300, it's okay. If you were a bit higher rated, I would say it's good. It's really good. If you were a bit higher rated. This song, by the way, it's Armenian song. It's very chill. Okay, 7 Bishop G3, King G2. What is the idea that you're looking at? Again, Queen B8, Queen G4. It's exact same thing. Rook D7, Queen H8, Rook D8, Queen G7. Like, I just don't see how you're stopping anything. You're not stopping nothing. I went from 700 to 1500 in one summer. You went... I didn't know you're 1500, right? I thought you were 1100. What? You are 1500? Oh, are you talking about the rapid rating maybe? Maybe that's why I don't know, because I never play rapid. What's up, Will? How you doing? Then Queen B8. You're saying Rook A7, Bishop G3, King G2, Queen B8. I go Queen G4. Same thing, thank. Rook D7, Queen D7. I'm correct. I should have played this at the start of the puzzle and not waste time. Biancetta, then play GeoGuessr. We can play GeoGuessr, I guess, later on. Rapid, yes. Okay, that's good then. That's good. I approve. You are approved, right? Oh my god. Best viewers, let me buy for me, Psychic. Buy for me. Let's make the stream have 7 million viewers. King G2, right? Are you kidding? Oh. This is where the dog's head is hidden. We have like a saying like this in army, you know, we say, this is where the dog's head is hidden. There is Queen C7. But what am I supposed to do? This is literally a check. Like, I can literally do nothing about that. Why does this do anything about that? Oh, because I get rid of the bishop. And if Queen D2, I have 92. Queen D4, I do... Oh, wait, no. There's this. I have to take and win the rook. Okay. Stupid puzzle, honestly. Very dumb puzzle. Did you see this tank? Is that why you said Bishop G3? And bullet, I have 4088. That doesn't make any sense. Why are you higher rated in both bullet and rapid compared to your bullet? That literally makes no sense. Like, you are either a really good bullet player or a rapid. I think either your bullet has to be the highest, or no, like, what I'm trying to say is, if your rapid is higher than your bullet, then your bullet should not be higher than your bullet. Because if your rapid is higher than your bullet, that means you are a better slow player than a fast player. So it doesn't make sense that your bullet is higher than your bullet. You get what I'm saying? Let's go to the scam site that the mods aren't removing. I'm gonna demod all of them, Psychic. I'm gonna demod and make you the mod. Yeah, Bishop G3. I thought Knight G3 is enough to win. You were right, Tank. You're right. Queen C4. Queen D6, obviously Queen B4. If King E5, Queen E4. Again, there is no King D6, so you have to go King F6. And we agree on draw, go home, and eat some pizza. So what do we do then? Not to eat the pizza. Queen D4 check, King F5, there's Queen F2. So he has to go King E6, we get Knight F4. He goes, let's say, King F7. Queen D5. If King G7, King E7, I fork with my knight. King F6. Queen E6. King G7. Bro, what is this? I don't like this type of stuff. Knight H5. I hate those kinds. I think that's probably it, no, though. That should be it, right? Queen D4, King E6, Knight F4. King F7. Queen D5. King f6. Maybe there is something better there. Should be queen e6, I think. But there's king g5 too, I just realized. I don't know, man. Knight f4 first. Knight f4 just wins. Why, though? Knight f4? Oh, king d6, there's queen a3. Maybe it does win. It does look promising. And if king e5, then what do we do? Queen... Oh, wait, knight g6 check. So if knight f4, king e5, knight g6. If king d6, queen 8, is that it? Wait, is it really this simple? Why do I like complicating stuff? King e5, knight g6, yeah, exactly. Bro, it was stalemate. I should have given shit. I mean, I should have questioned. Why is there knight g6 and queen f8? Aren't both moves winning? I swear. Have you seen the stalemate tank? Have you seen the stalemate tank? I'm curious. Bro, I didn't even look up what's happening. I was like, yeah, we can give the check, win the queen. I literally did queen f8 without even thinking. In like 1 second. Oh, he did say knight g6. No, but he said knight g6 if king e5. He said knight g6, king e5. Right away. I knew that too. But if king d6, I just subconsciously pre-move this. If we went king e5, I would go knight g6. But have you seen the stalemate tank in this position? Bro, it's a crazy stalemate because the king is only 5. Like, I don't even think about stalemate when the king is in the middle of the board. That's like so stupid to think about stalemate. The king is literally in the middle of the board. Why would I think about a stalemate? It just doesn't make any sense. It's okay. We move on. We move on. I just lost a ton of rating, but it's fine. Grab the queen. Get the queen out of here. How? Rook c8. Queen f3. Knight e5. Then what? Then I don't know. Then we go home. We start with knight e5 and blunder our king. After that, we win his queen, maybe. That's also a smart idea. And if it's not knight e5, right? Maybe it is... Maybe. Okay, it's rook c8 probably, and then knight e5. And then... What? It just depends on where does this queen go, I guess. But I don't like it that much. Maybe that's not it. But if that's not it, then what is it? I mean, I would not pre-move this. So, but you did not see the stalemate. Tell that you didn't see the stalemate. I love how you just request Narcha song and it pops up. That's like so. That's all thanks to Michael, you know? It's my proud moment. Okay, just lock in, Nar. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. This is stupid puzzle. So stupid. I just can't get rid of that square because there's a pin. So if I am not getting rid of that square, then why not go rook c8? It's gonna go queen f3 and run away if I do nothing. So I have to go rook c8. Like, I just can't see how any other move can make sense. Like what, queen a5, knight b3? What else? Surprisingly, that's not a terrible idea, but he just got the bishop b2 and there's nothing. Rook c8, queen f3, knight e5. There are very limited moves, by the way, I want to say. So it may be this. Or how do you deal with headaches? You just live your life. We just develop all my pieces with tempo on the queen. Exactly. That's what I would have done to Psychic. I think that's probably it. Might be rook c8, queen f3, knight e5. No, not being smart. No, it's just the puzzles are stupid. Queen a5, queen a. It doesn't matter, Tang. We're going after big wins. Who cares about the rook? I think rook c8 is a must. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like, there are just too many options for white, which is very dodgy. Many moves work. Like, queen g3 works, queen d2 works. That's what I don't like. The amount... No, I think queen e2 doesn't work. There's knight d3. King d1. So, it technically does work, but... let's just say if I can get knight d3, that's already pretty good. So, let's assume that he has to go queen g3, I guess, to stop knight d3. And maybe there I can do bishop d6. Now I'm still threatening knight d3. But what if he goes f4? What if he goes f4? Rook c8, queen g3, bishop d6, f4. That is a problem. Maybe I can go bishop e7, bishop h4. Or I just go knight g6, t-tone f4. That can also work. And then bishop e7, bishop h4, just queen c7 and win the pawn. Too many options. I feel like it's just... rook c8 and knight e5 is also the move, right? Okay, now the question is, do we go for bishop d6? This is the important moment. This is where it may all go down, or it may all not go down. I mean, the knight is hanging. There is no knight d3. And what better way to protect the knight than go bishop d6, right? Am I not correct? By 4 bits developed, he has just one queen. Now we don't really care about it. Exactly, that's true. I think you are correct, my friend. Queen a5. You think so, Tang? Why queen a5? I mean, if he takes, sure, you win his queen, but this is not checkers. What if I don't take and I go bishop b2 to also stop your knight b3 idea after queen a5? What are you gonna do after bishop b2? Queen a5, then knight d3. Yeah, same thing, Chanuska. Queen a5, I go bishop b2. What will you do if I go bishop b2? I think you guys have to agree with me that it's bishop d6. Again, I'm threatening knight d3, winning your queen. And if f4, I just can win in so many ways, in my opinion. With some knight g6 ideas, hitting the pawn. Bishop e7, bishop h4 ideas after f4. What are you guys saying? There's probably also knight e4 after f4, I think, right? Queen h4. Bishop e7. Should be like, it's so winning because you're pushing your pawns, you're weakening your squares. So it should be winning, I think. Oh, I got this guy still playing chess. Bye bye, Angel. Have a good one. Bishop d6, queen g7, then I don't know. Maybe rook f8. Oh wait, there's queen g7 too. I did not realize that. Speak Armenian for 1 minute. Okay, let's analyze in Armenian for 1 minute. Pure David, Թակուի ժեյոտ։ Թակուի ժեյոթին կարող է ինչ-որ ծիժևեցել լինի։ Նավը պահենք, բայց կաչ ֆերզ դե 4 կա։ Ֆերզ դե 4-ը մի քիչ պրոբլեմատիկ է, բայց փիղ 5 ունի։ Այսինքն փիղ դե 6, ֆերզ 7 ծիժևեցին, ֆերզ դե 4 էլ չկա։ Ու փիղ 5 ուզում ենք հենց հիմա էլ անենք ոնց որ։ Կամ փիղ 5 ոնց է այդքան լավ չի, չէ։ Փիղ դե 6 ֆերզ 7 ծիժևեց, ուզում ենք այդ հանգ ոնց ենք էլի ֆերզը բռնում, այդ եմ ուզում հասկանամ։ Ինչ որ ձև պետք է բռնել ֆերզը։ Բայց չեմ հասկանում, թե ոնց բռնենք ֆերզը։ Ֆերզ 7 Փիղ դե 6 ֆերզ 7 ծիժևեց ոնց ենք ֆերզը բռնում այդտեղ։ Բայց պետք է որ կարած լինենք։ Ֆերզը շատ տարօրինակ տխուր վիճակում է, ունենք ինչ-որ փիղ 8-եր, ունենք փիղ 4-եր, ինձ թվում է պետք է որ չոտքի լինի։ Վրատներ։ Ոնց բացատրեմ ձեզ էլի։ Պետք է որ օշնի լինի սա։ Bishop this is queen 7 okay. No, I think what I was saying in Armenian, I mean I was also putting in some slang, talking like in a very slangful way, but what I was saying is that bishop d6 queen g7, I just go knight g6. If queen d4, I have bishop e5, and I think this is just good because his queen is cooked on g7. He just cannot go out, right? Too high squishy for this foggy fat. If bishop is a queen g7, not just a queen d4, yeah, I have bishop e5. That's what I was saying. How about just queen f6? It's boring, Tank. It's boring. It's so boring. No way. Why? You're not trying. At least I'm trying 93 right now, and your queen is getting cooked. But with queen f6, you have no active threat. You're just relying on your fast development that it will carry you for the rest of the game. Doesn't queen f6 hang the queen? No, it doesn't. No, he means queen f6 here, not bishop d6, queen g7, and then queen f6. He means queen f6 right off the bat, I think. Bishop d6, queen g7, queen f6 hangs the queen. No. He means queen f6 right here. Oh, right away. But I don't believe in queen f6 right away. I believe in bishop d6 right away. This is what I believe in. And I think we have to do it. Queen f6 is kind of low test us. Exactly. It's like doing steroids. Why would you do steroids? I believe in what Nar says. And you always win when you believe in what Nar says. See, I told you. Now, this is a very important moment because right off the bat, I would say it's one of these three moves for sure. We just have to figure out which one of them is more appealing to the wider audience. I have a gut feeling that knight e4 is better. With knight e4, what we're gonna get is queen h2 for sure. I just want to figure out what if queen h2, queen h2, queen h4, g3, knight g3. Is that good enough? Oh wait, g3, there's knight f3 too. All right, now. Wait. What is happening? I mean, there's gotta be a winning idea, right? Has to be. Better be a winning idea. Come on. Can even just go knight g3, queen f2, knight f3, give up the knight and win a rook. I'm giving up a knight and I'm winning a rook. Right now it's equal situationship. So we're gonna be up material. So it's got to be this. Knight e4. Exactly, tank. Exactly. I believe in knight e4. Yeah, that seems crashing. Hi, Reckless. How you doing? Hi, Chess Axiom. How you doing? Let's go knight e4. There we go. Knight e4, queen g7. It's not a problem, Psychic. I don't care. But I like how you always see that queen g7, because we always ignore that queen g7, and then you're like queen g7, guys. There's queen g7. I think the reason it doesn't work is still I go queen h4, g3. I maybe go knight f3 there actually. I don't know. We just do something, you know. It doesn't matter. We'll do something. We'll deal with it somehow. Worst case scenario, I do queen g3, knight g3, rook g1, knight f3 check, rook h2. Yeah, exactly. I think that's exactly what you do to win. Queen g7, queen h4, g3, queen g3, queen g3, knight g3. You move your rook, I do knight f3, I fork your rook. And we both go home. That was a nice one. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, what do we have here? We have an interesting situationship once again. And I believe we shall go for queen f7, queen d7 checkmate. This is what we should go for. Or queen f7 checkmate. I mean, the rook is hanging. That's the annoying thing right now. That's really, really annoying. Where is the material? So I'm up rook? Wait, I'm up a rook? So is the only problem to survive this? Because I'm up a rook. If we survive this, is it fine? There's also bishop d4 though hanging. There's taking on f2. So there are things that are very concerning from our perspective. He takes e3. He takes e3, you lose your rook on h1. Axiom. Castle. Can we castle? Yeah, we can castle, I think. I think queen d minus 1 is best. I agree with you. Oh, the rook hang. Sorry, it's fine. But if we do castle, he can take. Alright, and rook f2, I'm not sure if that's good. You know, like, he has bishop d4. I'm just not sure if it's good enough. But the rook is hanging. If rook g1, he takes. If rook f1, he takes rook f2. So this alone, maybe. But we can go knight f3. I think knight f3 is just more logical. But then he takes and I get mated. That's another story. The other option is to go f3, which I think it's better maybe. Because then the only concerning thing is bishop d4. To which we can reply with a move like knight d7. After certain circumstances being met, we can take on e3 maybe. I don't know. But f3 looks the most reasonable move for now, I would say. Just f3? I think so, tank. I think so. Actually, just having the rook and the king leave the lobby. No, we can't have that. Yeah, knight d7 and f3, bishop d4, queen b3. No, queen b3, I take your knight. I think the objective is objectively to save the knight and give the rook by winning a piece. But you know what I don't like about that, tank, is how you save your knight. I don't get that, because I can hit that knight and the bishop covers the e5 square, so the knight gets stuck and I win your knight back. How do we save the knight? That's what's concerning me about knight d7. That really concerns me. Like d takes c3, queen d8. What are we doing with that knight on d7? Bishop d4, queen b3. Why are you guys saying queen b3? I don't get it. Bishop d4, queen b3, I take your knight. You don't want to lose your knight. It's better to win a piece and give up a rook than to give up a full knight. That's why I want to do knight d7. But we have to make it work if we do knight d7. But then queen e3 and the bishop is pinned to the king. And we win it back. Wait, what do you mean queen e3? What? In which position, psychic? Hard puzzle? It is hard. I mean, they made puzzles harder on chess.com. This is probably like a 3500 rated puzzle in the previous system. In this system, maybe it's 2700, 2600. You're saying knight d7 first? Yeah, that's what I want to look at. No. I'm saying f3, bishop d4, then knight d7. Bishop a1, t takes e3. And then queen d8. This is what I'm saying right now. But I don't know. Bro, f3, bishop d4, queen b3, bishop e5, queen e3. Ah, you wanna do that? F3, bishop d4, queen b3. Bishop e5, queen e3, the bishop is pinned. And then you go d4, win it? But look, here is the problem. I go queen d5. If d4, queen d4. If f4, queen h1. So you have to go bishop b2, but then I just go f6. But actually, maybe you can do bishop b2, f6, and then d4. That could work. I think that may be it. That may be it. Because the other thing is, after bishop d4, queen b3, obviously if you take the rook, I do queen f7. King d8, queen d7 mate. So you can't really do that. You can maybe take this if that makes it better for you, but I don't think that does, right? Bishop e5, queen e3. Oh, maybe it does. You take that queen d5, bishop c3, then you go f6. So now if I go f4, you go queen h1. And if you don't go f4, then I don't lose my piece. What do you say to that, psychic? How do you defend? Hard and stupid puzzle? It's probably kind of stupid, I guess. For f3, bishop d4. Wait, did it play? Did the sound effect play or no? I could not hear it, I swear. I don't know if it played or not. I didn't even hear what you said. Okay, here is what I say, alright? Here is what I'm telling you, psychic. Hear me out very, very carefully, alright? Very, very, very carefully. I forgot everything, not gonna lie. I'm just buying sometimes so I remember all the lines. Yeah, there we go. F3. This is the problem, okay? F3. Bishop d4. Queen b3. I take on d2. Or wait, what is the move order? It doesn't matter. I take on d2. Then I go bishop e5. You go queen e3. I go queen d5. If you go f4, I take on h1. And if you go bishop c3, I go f6. This is what I'm telling you. Why that song can? Which song? Chess Excel. I think on the YouTube stream it's just playing some copyright-free music. But on Twitch stream, viewers can request their music. It's also some copyrighted music though. It's a different music on Twitch from the music that's playing on the YouTube stream. But you didn't do the dance you have to do. What dance? Right. What dance are we talking about? I don't know, guys. I don't like this puzzle. It's just dumb. It's very dumb. Extremely stupid. But the thing about knight d7 is knight d7 doesn't even work. So maybe it is queen b3 after all. After all, maybe. Maybe it is what it is. And I can maybe do knight d2 if takes, and then go bishop b2. And if f6, I long castle, I hit the queen. I go knight c4 with a tempo. I try to win a pawn there. But like, if I am going for the knight d7 line, then again, there's like a clear counter example again against it. I have to go here, then we go queen d8, and I lose my knight. So I think it is probably f3, bishop d4, and queen b3. Kinda looks like that. Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the best thing we got, in my opinion, so far. How about bishop d4, knight c3? What is the idea, Tank? Don't you just lose the knight? Why? You just lose the knight for nothing. Or am I tripping? You mean bishop e5 or knight e5? What do you mean bishop e5 d4? Bishop d4? I don't understand what you're trying to do. But wait, f3 doesn't work at all. He has bishop a4. Trap me. I love how we're like discussing f3 so deeply for the past 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, f3 doesn't work at all. He has bishop a4 trapping your queen after f3. Bro, what? Are you kidding? Wait, what? Where does that move even come from? Bruh. So is it just knight c3? But then I get mated. There was a mate there, remember? Remember the mate. Don't forget the mate. Oh no, man. Is it just castle maybe then? I think it's just gonna be castle, not gonna lie. So you can go queen e1 after that. That way you don't get mated and you have escape square after bishop a4. Yeah, but do it still. Fiction. Bro, it's so funny how we were discussing it so deeply. And then we realized after there's bishop a4. Like... Hikaru is too noob for me. Hikaru is a really terrible player. Narch is better. Dude, I don't know. Just castle, right? Do you guys agree? Castle only move then? Yeah, I agree. Got to be. I mean, Otherwise, I'll get mated. We get bishop h3 and maybe now f3. But then it's double loss with bishop f1 and bishop d4 maybe. So I don't think it's f... But then I have to go f3, otherwise I'll lose on the dot. So f3 is pretty much knight f3, no knight f3. Go knight f3. If takes, I probably just take rook f2. If bishop f1, I just take and I'm happy. Everyone is happy. Am I correct? I am correct. I'm like 99.9% sure that I'm correct. So I'll go for it. I completely missed this move, but we just got knight c3. And we're okay. GG's. There we go. On Archaz, that's good. Remember me? Diyamiya. 7632. I am not gonna lie. I don't remember you at all. IALTO Pro Max. How are you doing? Did you change your name by any chance? Knight f3. Good boy. Who is that good boy referring to, right? Hopefully not me. Otherwise, I'll bring my Caucasian friends on you. Okay, what is this? Rook d1. Let's sack the rook. Let's give away everything. Rook g8 can also be trapping the queen somehow. Don't know how, but somehow. If queen h6, queen h6 is very annoying. What if rook h8, then rook g8? That's also a possibility. But then he gets rook e2, bishop e2, queen f5, which I'm not sure if we should allow or not. I like a rook g8 because it's with tempo, but then there is queen h6. And he wants to run away. But then I can also go rook b6 there. Queen h7, I can go rook g7. Queen h8. There is some juice that we can squeeze. Doing good, that's nice. Good for the night. It's okay, I'll bribe them. Money is enough to bribe. It's not enough. It's not even close to being enough. We have pride. We're not like... We're not like who? I'm just trying to make this not racist. But nothing comes to my mind that is not racist. So I'm just gonna not continue the sentence, I think. Dude, I don't know. I think rook h8 should be fine. I mean, rook h8, I'm threatening to win your queen, right? Your queen is trapped. Rook e2, bishop e2, king f5. Isn't that winning? That's winning, right? Actually, no, because wherever I go, he can give a check and pick up the bishop back. And then it'll be queen bunch of pawns against your rooks. So it's definitely not good enough. So it's not rook h8 for sure. That means it's gonna be rook g8. Queen h6, rook b6, and just try to trap the queen somehow. I think that's it. Should be it. You want to do rook e8 tank, but what if the rook goes away? I get the point. You're trying to do knight c3 and then win the rook, but what if I just move my rook anywhere? It doesn't matter, I guess. Knight c3, then I just go away. That's why I didn't think... I thought of rook e8, but I just didn't understand why. Remember the eye when no one was there and I said hello? I mean, maybe on YouTube there isn't, but there are people on other platforms, on Twitch. But still, it's fine. I can't remember every live, but I appreciate it. You do realize yesterday there was a charity game in Qatar and Mr. Beast gave the goalkeeper 10,000 rials, so around $3,000 to let him score, and he almost missed. Wait, what does that prove though? That proves that Americans have money though, right? No? Mr. Beast has nothing to do with Qatar. Then Rook H8, no Rook A2 anymore. Oh. So this is where the dog's head is hidden. You go Rook E8, threatening Knight C3, Rook E1. So after here, the knight has to move. The rook cannot move here to get Rook D7 because of the same Knight C3 fork. So the rook has to move to somewhere like F1. After which, you go Rook H8. If you go Rook H8 right away, there is Rook E2, Queen F5. But after you do this, now there is no Rook E2. And on the next move, you're just going to go Rook H5 and trap the queen, which is inevitable. So you end up trapping the queen and winning the game on the dot. That's incredible, Tank. You combined the ideas really well. That's like actually really nice. The goalkeeper is a millionaire, buddy. Millionaire in which currency? Mr. Beast is a billionaire, buddy. If you play a Rook H8, you don't have Rook on E8. Wait, what do you mean? Yeah, no, we go Rook E8, he moves the Rook, then Rook H8. What if Rook E8, then King A1? That's a very interesting comment. Like, we promise to get back to you in the next 2 working days. Why did you have to ruin it, bro? Come on. We had an incredible moment there. Why did you ruin it? Then we go Rook B6. But why aren't we? Yeah, we're not going Rook B6 right off the bat. Because there's again a Rook E2. No, there's no Rook E2. There's Rook D1. Bruh. This is stupid. This is just dumb. I don't like... What? So it's not Rook E8 then. Which makes me incredibly disappointed. What if they just... Yeah, exactly. They just go King A1. And now we don't have Knight C3. Oh man, what if I go Rook BD8 after King A1? Is that too crazy? Or not? That's too crazy, right? Yeah, this is sad. This is very sad. Ale, ale, ale. Ale, ale, ale. What if I go Rook G8? I just don't like Rook G8 though. Never mind. We don't go Rook G8. Rook G8 is just wrong. There are just too many things to care about. The queen just gets away very easily. Speak Armenian for 1 minute again, guys. Come on. What's up with this? It was literally just redeemed like 5 minutes ago. Okay. I will think on the puzzle in Armenian. Alright, Navjeut Takui հաշվեց, նավակ ժվեց, ինձ այսքան էլ դուր չի գալիս այս միտքը, որովհետև Takui հաշվեց շախ ունի, Navjeut Ֆերս հաշվեց կարա էլի հետ գնա, ու սենց Ֆերզը ուզում ասենց դու տանի էլի, դրա համար ինչի թվում որ էսի էսա, նենց որ էսի սխալ է, էսի լավ քայլ չի։ Նավագեոտը չի աշխատում արքամա մեկի պատճառով, նենց որ հիմա ինչ-որ տարօրինակ սիտուացիայի մեջ ենք մենք ընկղվել ամբողջ հոգով եւ սրտով։ Միգուցե նավը պահում ենք ստեղ նավակ դեմ մեկիզյաներ ունենալու համար ու գնում ենք ինչ-որ նավ B6-եր ենք անում։ Էդ էլ է հնարավոր, կարծում եմ։ Որտեւ նավակ B6-ը ֆերս հաշվեցնել է փակում։ Դա օգտակար մոմենտ է, բայց ֆերս դեուտ ենք ձևով տալիս ու ուտում ենք մեր նավակ։ Բայց միգուցե սրա փոխարեն կարանք նավակ D6 խաղանք, որ ֆերս դեուտ ձևով չտանք ու ֆերս հաշվեցը փակենք։ Navak 9, հետո ինչ որ Navak 7 էր ու տենց էլի ելնում վերջը։ I was thinking something crazy like Rook D1. Rook D1, Knight C3. Rook D1, Knight C3. That's actually kind of crazy, not gonna lie. King C1, Knight D1. Queen H6, Rook B. Bro, that may be it actually, but I don't like white has too many pawns. I'm not sure if having a rook and 2 pieces is good enough, especially in an awkward position like this. Time's done. I know, right? I know. I have a timer in my head. King A1, Knight D4, Rook A, Rook A. So I think Rook E8, King A1, Knight D4. Is that what you're saying? And just go Rook C1. No? Knight C2. King B1. Knight A3, King A1. Or are you talking about another line, Tang? I don't know. It's just too unclear. Everything is too unclear, I think. I might legit learn Armenian for no reason. Sounds cool. You know what I'm thinking? I might legit learn how to play a guitar for no reason. I was thinking I want to learn how to play the guitar randomly the other day. That puzzle is impossible. I do kinda agree, honestly. It's impossible. I think it wins. You think it wins, but I don't think it wins. King A1, Knight D4. What is like even the idea? Rook A, Rook E8? What is even the main idea? I don't understand what you want to do. I don't know, Tang. I don't like it that much. Knight D4. So if the rook just goes, you do Rook H8, right? And Rook H5. I think that may actually, yeah, maybe that does work. So again, the whole point is that there is no Rook E2, Bishop E2, Queen F5. So we just stop that. And if King A1, Knight D4. Yeah, I guess that's it. That does look right to me. Anyone, any subjections in the chat? Any objections? Who is opposed to this marriage? You know, in like an Armenian, like, it's not like a thing. They don't actually do it in real life, but like in some series, it's like a common pattern. Like when two people are getting married, everybody, the price is like asking, out of everyone sitting here, who is against this marriage? So I'm like, I'm asking you guys one last time, who is against the Rook E8 marriage? Rook H8 or Rook E1 double threat? Yeah, exactly. Rook E8, just to try is Rook H8. King A1 was the only problem, but we just go Knight D4. I was thinking Knight D4, then Knight E6 to trap the queen, but he has Queen E7. Oh wait, this is the Dagestan song. Let's go. Yeah, you cannot open that up. You're gonna get mated. Rook E7, King F8, Queen G7. You can't open that up. We do it. You do it in Egypt, right? Really? I mean, we don't do it here, but it's like it is like a traditional thing, basically. I get why I did that. Rook D1 plus sprang immediately to my mind. You know, you could have gone Rook D1. Rook D1. There was that line. Knight C3, King A1, Knight D1, Rook B2. There was that line. But the Rook E8 is just stronger. The idea is you want to go knight c3, win the rook. Also, you want to stop rook e2, bishop e2, queen f5. So after rook 8, he has to go king a1 to stop knight c3. And after this, we go knight d4. If rook e8, now rook h8, rook h5 is unstoppable, basically. If you stop the back rank mate with like a move like a3, I'm just gonna go rook h8 and rook h5, trap your queen. That's the idea, basically. Brightonian. You know, that kind of sounds like our onion. Like with the football team Brighton, I swear. Like, that's like, cause like that ending is like an Armenian last name. But then the start is like the football team Brighton. Dude, I go to Dagestan, guys. 2-3 years to Dagestan and forget. Bro, we spent 15 minutes on this puzzle and could still not solve it. Hello, it's done as a joke to make the wedding more fun. It's a tradition that started as a joke. It did start as a joke. I don't know how it started here. I'm not sure about the history. That's what you call people from... Oh, wait, you call people from Brighton Brightonian? Really? Like with the I? Yeah, I mean, you can like call them like American without the I guess. Because it will sound weird if you say Brightonen. So maybe it does make sense that they call you Brightonian. Are you from Brighton? Well, Rook 8 just seems... But what is the why? What do you do against Rook 8? I don't understand. We calculated it for so long that the only move that doesn't lose is King A1, just as we first thought. And then Knight D4 is the strongest move. Oh, there's one move that saves the day. That's Rook E5. This is what we missed. Rook E5 is what we missed. If there was no Rook E5, then we would have won. But there's just Rook E5. So now you just cannot do this anymore because there's Rook E7 again. This is the issue. I thought he has to move the rook away or take, but he can go Rook E5. That's what we missed. But then what was the move? Dagestan. Dagestan better than Brighton. Yep, King A1 was defensive as predicted. Not that I know what the solution is. No, King A1 is not the Rook E5 was the... We saw King A1 very early. But then we came back to this idea because we noticed the move Rook Knight D4 after King A1. What about Rook H8 straight away with the planned Rook H5? I think the problem is that Rook E2. That's the issue. Bishop E2, Queen F5. And then wherever you move your king, I give a check and I pick up the bishop. And then it's queen many pawns against your two rooks. That's why we go Rook E8, so that there's no Rook E2. And we're trying this, so King A1, we're gonna go Knight E4. And then after that, after he moves the rook or takes on E8, then we would do Rook H8, Rook H5. That was the point, but that was just Rook E5. That's what ruined our plan. Yeah, and Brighton, Derek, I don't even know how you call... I swear, my English is bad. Like, what do you call people from London? Londonians? Londonese? London... Like, I don't know how you call people from certain cities in English, I swear. I've never heard of it. Or like my city, Yerevan. What do you call Yerevanians? Yerevanese? Rook b6 running rook g6. What does rook g... No, you're gonna lose the rook. I looked at that move too. Then I looked at rook d6. But it just doesn't really threaten much. And I can still... No, I can't do that. But it's just like, even if you get rook g6, I do queen h4. And you still did not trap my queen. And if you go rook g8 again, there is queen h4. Londoner. Is this actually a thing? You call people from London Londoner in English, and I've never known about it. This is crazy. If rook takes knight, it's mate on d1. Yeah, I know. If rook b6, queen d8, exactly. I don't know what's the solution. Should we just tell me? I swear. It was knight c3. No. Wait, but did we even... I'm saying no, like I discovered something, but did you even look at this slide? No, right? Have we looked at knight c3? Or did we just like miss it? No, I think we did not look at knight c3, right? No way we looked at knight c3. Oh, is it like knight c3 then knight e4 by any chance? Yeah, because if rook e4, we got rook d1. And if it goes queen h6, then what? Then I go rook. Rook where? Or maybe I go knight f6 to stop queen h7. Because right now queen h7 is very annoying. And then after knight f6, maybe I just go rook h8, rook h5. Bro, I swear, if this is it, then this puzzle is ridiculously complicated. Oh my god. Who is solving this puzzle? Who on this planet is solving this puzzle? The pass rate is 69.1%. You are telling me 69.1% of the 68 attempts solved this puzzle? That's insane. Why? How? This is so hard. Knight c3 is literally the last move that you think of in this position. Like, it's a crazy move. It just doesn't make any sense. And then you had to see knight f4, queen h6. Knight f6, which is another... I mean, I did see knight f6, but I only saw it after coming to the knight e4 position. You had to see knight f6 from this position, which is even harder. Like, it's a ridiculous puzzle. Yerevanese. So I was correct, Yerevanese. Because like I know Cantonese. That's the only thing I know, I think. That's why I just assumed that is maybe correct here too. Knight c3, knight e4. Yeah, tank. That was it. Knight e4 and then knight f6. You were correct. I don't think we looked at... Yeah, we did on psychic. We looked... Rook d1 was similar idea. Rook d1, knight c3, knight d1. That's why I asked if we looked at knight c3, I think. Because psychologically, I was thinking about that position. What if you can do btech c3? There's a pin. Oh my god, it's okay, it's okay. That's true, Tang. Rook A was tempting. It was good. It's so, like, I think that shows that you are better than the 69% of people who solved this. Because they didn't see Rook E8, you know? We went deeper. We went deeper than we should have. Although, to be fair, the actual solution was also very, very hard. I will give it to the puzzle. Okay, let's see what we have here. First thing that comes to mind is Rook E4, G4, right? Rook E4, I'm threatening mate. H5 doesn't really save you either, because takes I take. And if Rook D1, I go King H2. So what do you do to stop me? Now, when are you doing Nar 8 chicken? I don't know, right? I'm scared to change my name. I have already established the brand of cheese. Why would I swap cheese for chicken? And I do eat enough protein already. I don't need more protein. Now it's really messy. With 3 minutes delay. Real. And Nar is bad, guys. Nar is a bad streamer. Down a piece is gonna be a mate. Yeah, I'm looking for a G4. What's the catch though? Is it Rook F6? I think Rook F6 is the catch. That's the issue. But with Rook F6, what can we do? That is the big question. Maybe it's not Rook E4, by the way. I'm not sure it's Rook E4 yet. I'm assuming it is, but maybe I'm wrong. You know? Never say never. It can be G4 first, maybe King F4. And then we try to take this square away. And do Rook E4 mate. That's also an idea. A possibility. There is also the Rook E4, but I don't think that's it because there's just Rook F6. Rook F6 is very annoying. So I'm not liking this anymore, to be honest with you. G4, King F4. Maybe. Like Rook E4. King G3. Rook. No Rook, no Rook. I'm thinking to do some Rook E2, Rook G2 ideas, but I don't think they're working that well. I don't know. After Rook E4, what if they play H5? I think after Rook, if they play H5, I do G4 and mate. But the problem with Rook E4 is the Rook F6. And you stop the mate that way. G4 is not mate, there's King G6. And then King F7. That's the point of Rook F6. You make an escape. Rook E4, he also has Bishop F6 troop. Sidekick also. But I think Rook F6 is better sidekick because Bishop F6, maybe I can go H5. Rook F6 is also forcing because it wants to take your rook. But Bishop F6 also works probably. If G4 first F3 is not defended. I know. But you can't, you're not even going to take it technically. Because if you take that, I do Rook E3. And it's mate. So you have to go King G3 after Rook E4 check. Like, I'm not saying I know the solution. I'm just saying it can be G4. I'm not saying it's G4 for sure. G4, King F4, Rook 1 E3. That's, I was looking at that hang, but like I can still go like Rook D2, for example, or Rook D1 check. You're not really threatening anything, are you? Rook E4, King G3. Even like if you go F4, I have King H4. Or even King G4. Like, I don't think you're threatening anything. That is just stupid, man. This is dumb. This is very, very dumb. Like, whatever he goes for, it's just like there is something. It doesn't even matter what he goes for. There is always something annoying my soul. Hey, bro, get to rest. Again. I'm fine, gangster. I don't need no rest. This is my rest. By the way, do you want to go play a Blitz tournament? I am here for 2 more weeks. Maybe a little bit more. Do you want me to come and dominate the field or no? Rook 1 E3. You want to start with Rook 1 E3? I mean, what are we trying to do here? Why is that better? Like, you want to go King H2? g4 and then rook e4 mate. Is that what you want to do? I mean, can go rook d2 though if you go king h2 and not allow you to go g4. Then you can maybe go king h3. But I also have rook d4 that you need to look for. If I go rook d4, what is your plan? Rook e4, rook e4, rook e4, then king f3 there is. You need one of the rooks to stay back, basically. You won't guess this? I won't guess what? One... Wait, 10,000% what? I'm confused, gangster. Another gangster, do we need to rush? They are in a net, could be quiet move. That's true. We don't need to rush, but like, where is the checkmate? Where is the checkmate? There is no checkmate. Literally. And we do need to rush, by the way, because they're gonna go rook f6 and king g6, king f7. So it's a lie that we don't need to rush. If you... I'm going to USA after 1 week. To do what? My brother is in the USA. I have been in Chicago and Wisconsin. It was like 2 years ago, I think. Alright, the yellow right. Yeah, get a break. F4 square looks important. I don't know what looks important. Like g4, I think that's move, honestly, because there's just rook f6. g4, king f4, but then second move is not clear. It's really not clear. What if some... I don't think it's rook f1. Rook e3 just gives some checks. This is very tricky. Over the board. Why US though? You just over the board? Why not like other country? Why go all the way for over the board? That's what I'm not able to catch. Rook 1 e4 h5. G4, something going on there. No, rook 1 e4, what h5? You guys keep saying h5 and I keep saying h5, there is g4 and we get checkmate. The problem with rook 1 e4 is rook f6. I'm saying again for the 5th time. Like, he goes rook f6 and he just runs away. If he goes h5, I just go g4, h takes g4, f takes g4, and it's checkmate. The problem is rook f6 with rook 1 e4. That's why it doesn't work. Doesn't matter, you need to do Castillo. Bro, we're solving an exciting puzzle. Are you a chess player? Who are you? We're solving an exciting puzzle and you're talking about Castillo. You're a Gotham fan. Gotham viewer noob 001. Okay, g4. Why you spoiled the solution? Now I'm mad for you spoiling the solution. But are you right though? Oh, he's right, guys. He's right. Like, I didn't look at this because I thought rook d2. But I think rook d2, he just goes rook e2. Rook e2, he hits the bishop and then he wants to go rook e4 mate. But what if rook d8? That's why we do with this rook. So if he goes rook d8, I do rook e4 mate anyways. So he is forced to take. And then the bishop is hanging and mate is hanging. Why you spoil the solution, bro? We were thinking, bro. It was not that hard though, actually. King f1, king g2, rook d2, you blocked with the rook. LMAO. Yeah, but it is correct. It is correct. Then we take the bishop, right? And then agreed to draw. I was trolling. How long did you take to solve that, gangster? Be honest. I'm curious. How many minutes? If you tell me seconds, then I'm gonna ask you again. Why are you a candidate master? Because if you're a candidate master, you should at least take 1 minute on that puzzle, in my opinion. With all the trickiness. Like, even Tank in the chat is a little bit better than me. So, like, we could not solve this in 5 minutes. I mean, it's our fault, I guess, because it was not that hard. It was us, but still. 30 seconds. It's okay. I think that's like the FM. That's like the FIDE master time. I could get there faster if I wouldn't ask you to do guest dealer. Our score is 33. Yeah, that's like CM level, honestly. An FM should be 50-0. Alright, let's do a poll. I love how you misspelled poll. You know what a poll is, right? you know what a poll is? The poll is the thing that you like do with your hand and you dance on it. That's what the poll is. That's what the poll that you wrote is. A poll is like just a straight poll. Poll is the opposite of poll. But the poll you wanted to write is the poll with the double L, not the poll with like L and then E at the end. Let's have some English lesson. We have done too much of chess. A little. CM Gangster is built different. He is built different. I swear. This guy is, I feel like this guy is not from this planet. It's like he's not from the Earth. He's like a Martian. He's from Mars. Call to see if you think you will get 2700. Bro, don't write Paul, please. Write double L. P-O-L-L, not P-O-L-E. That's wrong. Let's do guess the law. We will do it, gangster. We'll do it. Patience. A little bit patience. Paul also means Polish person. No, I think that's just without the E. Isn't that just P-O-L? Without the E at the end? I play chess 24/7. What do you want? That's why I'm saying you're not from this planet. I beat Arman Hakopian like 30. You mean Aram Hakopian? Who is Arman Hakopian? You mean Aram? See, another proof that you're not from this planet. Because you write Arman instead of Aram. You're just Alright, Paul Gukesh choked again. Was there someone to save him? How is he now? Aram, right. To be fair, it's similar. Aram with Arman is very similar. Okay, let me refresh the puzzle though. I haven't fought a single second on this puzzle. Rook d5. Bishop d5, queen d5. Obviously, right? If king c8, knight d6 check, I win your queen. If king gate, still knight d6 check. So these are out of the way. What if king e7? This is the big question that we should consider. Then I give a bishop c5 check. He has to go king f6. He has to go king f6. Then I give queen d6 checkmate. And we go home, beating Arman Hakopian. So what is the deal with this puzzle then? I don't understand. Which is rook d5. Isn't it very easy? Well, what poll are you running? Will not hit 2700 puzzle before 3 hours. So in the next hour? Obviously, yes. That's like the easiest poll ever, guys. Just put your points on yes. I won't let you down, I promise. Put all your points on yes. Put every single point on yes. Trust. Just trust the process. In 18 moves. In 18 moves, what? Nar. Obviously, yes. Then will be 26.99. No. Trust me. This time you have to be a believer. Let's just go rook d5. Oh, wait. I thought it's still 96 to rook a5, but the catch is he got bishop e4 after rook a5. So that's why it's not that simple. Now I get it. But I give queen f5 check, right? Queen f5 check. Where does it go? It goes king b8. Then I give... No, I can't give nothing. I cannot give anything. What is this? I swear. I mean, if knight d6, king goes on the d file, I got knight b7, knight b7, knight a5. I don't know what's going on. Something is going on. But I don't know what. Knight d6. I won game in 18 moves. Or like over the board game. Queen f5, king b8, queen a5. There is a sniper bishop stacking. That's why I didn't say... When I was saying we have to give, and then I was like, no, we cannot give. That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking queen a5 check, and then I was like, yeah, we cannot give. But I did not like say it out loud, the queen a5 check. Again, oh, you beat Aram in 18 moves. I thought you will win another game in 18 moves against someone else. I mean, that's... Thank you for the tip. Appreciate. Wait, is this? Who is this? Is this you or is this you, gangster? This is you, right? Or is this... or is this Aram? Or like... I mean, this can be so many people. I think it may be right too. I think it's like either... I mean, this is not Aram for sure. I think this is... Okay, let me make a guess who this is. I have to make a guess. It's a tough guess. I'm gonna say right. I'm gonna say right. No, it's not you. It's not gangster too. Then who is it? If it's not gangster and it's not right, it's gonna be someone. It was me. Like if Michael was in the chat, I would say Michael right off the bat. I swear. But I just didn't know Michael was in the chat. That's why I did not say Michael. This was funny, though. This was funny. Valai, not me. Now I'm broke. I can tip. I believe you now. I believe you're right. Hi, everyone. By the way, hi, Michael. Hi. Thank you for the tip and the joke. Michael, I really thought... No. You know why I didn't think it was Aram gangster? Because it was so obvious that someone did this to make it seem like that it's Aram. Because how would Aram find my stream? Sure, you played with Aram. But you playing with Aram is not enough for him to find my stream. Like, he's not gonna be like, oh my god, I lost to gangster in only 18 moves. I got destroyed in only 18 moves. Let me go to gangster's chess.com account. Let me browse through his friends. Let me click on Narchis and let me see that Narchis is streaming. Let me enter Narchis stream. Like, it just doesn't happen like that. And I was like, fuck me. Aram would know. No, I mean, it was obviously a joke. Whoever did it was obviously a joke. Like, it was just about who made the joke. RM stream sniping. Stream sniping, me solving puzzles, right? And I failed. It's okay, gangster. It's okay. Yo, Libagot was here, Michael. Libagot from Hungary was just here. I did not know Libagot was from Hungary. Did you know it? He used to be in the chat in the past. A little bit. Man, this puzzle is a ridiculous puzzle. I swear. Is it just really knight d6, king c7, rook a5, bishop e4, knight e4? Is it really it? No, right? No, come on, it can't be this easy. And it's also 2 pieces against a rook and a pawn. Is that really good enough? Can I help you? No, you can't, gangster. Don't. I need to get this with my own powers. Really? Yeah, I think he like had a Hungary flag on his chess.com account. He just sent the game for me to analyze. But I'm not sure if he was. I just assumed he was from Hungary. He was like here 1 or 2 hours ago on the stream. Yes, I hate you now, you're bad. I agree with you, right? I'm terrible. I never claim I'm good. Guys, do you want me to scam Nar? No, gangster, I'm good, thank you. Alright, what's up on it? You know what I am impressed more by is that Michael managed to spell it correctly. That's what I am more impressed by. Did you just Google Aram Hakopian, the player name, and spell it like that? Like just change AM with the MA from Aram to Arman? He is. Yes, I talked to him in Hungary. Yeah, I think you were talking. I just didn't think it was Libagot. I thought it was like someone else. I will refund you your points. Okay, he removed. Bro, what are you? Who removed what? What are you guys talking about? You wanted to put your channel points or what? What is happening? I didn't look it up. Then that's impressive. Especially the last name should not have been easy for you to spell, I guess. Dude, okay, wait. I need to log in, guys. This is important. This is extremely important. Okay. Just give me a moment, okay? Okay. 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 I think it's 96, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the thing is, if king c7, there's queen e7 check, I'm just realizing, right? So, this forces king b8. Because if king d8, there's knight b7, knight a5. We can say king b8 is forced. And I think it's even better against king b8, right? Or am I tripping? Should be better against king b8 to just take and then do knight e4. And then be happy. Like, I'm better. I know I'm better. I got a bishop pair. I got 2 pieces against the rook. I believe in me being better. And if rook e8, I just go bishop f3. And I am better. Yeah, but Armenian names almost always have Y in them. Yeah, it's like YAN at the end, basically. Devian at the end, yeah, exactly. And the last name always end in N or... I don't... Does it end in N? I thought everything ends in YAN. What ends in N? Like 90... I mean, obviously, yeah, they may have some Russian last names to some of the Armenians. Yeah. Narchesyan. Narchizyan. Narchizyan is more accurate. The Armenians are tough. Said I am not Armenian. Yeah, you should be, gangster. You should be. You play chess all day. Armenians don't play chess all day. Hakopian is quite easy. It is probably easy, I guess, yeah. Like, it's just the first 5 letters and then the common ending of YAN? Man, I swear. What is this? Something is wrong. What would I play? What would a professional player like me play in the given situation? This is a good question to ask. What would a phenomenal individual like me play in the given circumstances? Very important question to ask. I don't know. You know what? We have done this enough. I think it's time to just go for it. Because there is nothing else. Well, let me try to remember your name. More Moroccan stuffer? No way. Moroccans are not even close. I think the battle is between Armenia and Mongolia. I think. Do black magic all day. Okay, I hate you now. We need guest Elo. But there is a channel point thing though, gangster. Can I let the chat down? I need to hit 2700. Why? No, I don't want no hit. I don't want no hit. I hate you. I don't need Knight A7. You're gonna be true. Wait, how have I not seen this? I swear. How have I not seen this? Why have I not seen this? Literally, why have I not seen this? I looked at Knight A7, Rook A7, but for some reason I was only looking at Rook A5, Bishop before Bishop A7. For some reason I did not look at Queen F5 now. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. No. First is correct, Michael. Second version is wrong. You won't make it anyway. You don't believe in me, gangster? Morocco got accused of black magic in F1. What, you swear? What did I say? What did I swear? And because of stealing. Stealing is not tough, bro. How is stealing tough? Stealing is anything but tough. I'll do it in 45 minutes, gangster. Or when I hit 2700. When either of these two conditions are met, I will do your guest Elo. G4 is looking right into my eye, not gonna lie. Because Queen G4, there's 93. The question becomes, what is King G4? That's the main question. For King G4, we may be able to achieve certain achievements, but I don't think we can achieve anything meaningful. So we should stop pursuing the given relationship and stop looking at G4. But then the question becomes, if it's not G4, what is it? If it's not G4, then it's most likely. It is most likely Rook H5, Queen H5, and then G4. Oh yes. Oh yes. Incredible. Incredible. Like, dude. I mean, I guess the reason this is not it is because you lose your knight. It's because you lose your knight and then it becomes a draw, I think. If you race the pawn, then it becomes a draw. Not anymore. So no, so Rook H5 doesn't work, no. You don't get in time, dumb. Look at, bro, relax, gangster, chill, or Raids will ban you. Rook H5 is the move. You just have to, haven't you heard of this life hack? You go Rook H5 8 times, and the 9th time it's gonna work. Haven't you heard of the life hack? This is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. Okay. See, it worked. Then what is it? Just something, right? Rook f3 really is such a stupid, such a dumb move. Like, stupid move, I swear. So stupid. Incredibly stupid move. And then what you do? Really? Bruh. This is very hard puzzle, by the way. I'm not gonna lie. Very hard puzzle. Thank you for the tip. This is so obvious. This one. Wait. Okay, wait, no, this is actually tough. Because this can be Tank, who is tipping in Chinese. Or this can be Michael, who is trying to impersonate. I think, no, there is no way Michael thought of impersonating Tank. So this time, I'm gonna assume that it is Tank. Was I correct or not? I can't even read that, by the way. My Chinese is still terrible. I think is it Michael or Tank? Thanks, Michael. Dude, I don't know. Michael or Tank? It's hard. I think, maybe do I go with Michael? Because like every time I say something else, it turns out it's Michael. So might as well guess Michael this time, I guess. And agree with right. What is it reading? The first, I can read the first character. That's Dong. That's the first character. And after that, I'm kind of cooked. Not gonna lie. Sure, but you were right. I was right. You mean it wasn't you? I was right initially, or I was right when I said this time I'll go with Michael? I still am confused about this puzzle, by the way, not gonna lie. Oh, you're right, it was me. And also, you know, the thing is, it was the same amount that you did, you know, so I think it should have been you. It was a reasonable guess that it was you. Translated though. Okay, let's translate it. Bro, why can I not read that? My Chinese is becoming worse and worse. I am becoming more and more lazy. I don't like this. I want to go home. I really want home. I'm at home, by the way. Dude, I can't. He can't. He's all exactly. I'm autistic. I can't. I am very autistic. Bro, how you translate? How would you translate this? This is just stupid. This is not possible. This is untranslatable. Alright, I gotta go out with my girlfriend and seamless against stories. Yeah. Good luck, Rich. Thank you. Right. Have fun. As the guest, what about it? I don't know, gangster. What about it? I said either at the 3-hour mark or when I hit 2700. When one of these two conditions are met, I'll do it. Or when I lose hope of reaching 2700. Sorry. Sorry for what, Michael? For donating $2? But the Arman Hakopion one was funny. The Arman Hakopion, I'll give it to you. The Chinese one was mid, but the R1 Hagopion was a good one. Dude, I don't know what should we do. Oh wait, there is more text. Wait. And the text on the previous one was, yo, gangster cooked me in 18 moves. That was the text on the previous one. Okay, let me translate this though. This is what it is. Hello. This is very interesting live stream. The Chinese people are incredibly impressed with you. We hope you'll come back. We hope you will come back because we know you are in Armenia. Thank you. This is so stupid. I hate you. No, me too, gangster. Thank you. Thank you for the lovely comments. You can't repeat unexpected things. What do you mean I can't repeat unexpected things? What do you mean by that, Michael? It's me swallowing. Okay, what do we have here? A3. Rook E1, A2, Rook A1. B5. King E4, B4, King D3, P3, King C3. And then we're cooked. No, we're not cooked. I go Rook B8, he goes King B2, and then we're cooked. Okay, good to know. One thing I noticed, by the way, is if I push the B pawn, I can make him lose move. Because if I, after King E4, I go A3, he has to lose a tempo by going Rook C7, A2, or Rook C1, and he's not stopping my pawn. So he cannot move his king if I go B5. So maybe I go B5 first, then A3. That may be the idea. B5, if he goes King G5, I still do my A3. And I should be winning, right? Rook A1, A2, Rook A1. B4, I'm just much faster. B3, King F7, B2. Even if you go G8, I just take. Rook A2, B1. So it should be B5, I think. Like if something random happens, then you can have a good laugh. But you can't repeat it. Because they're gonna expect it. What? Like you have to wait for at least 2 weeks before doing it again. By the way, oh yeah, the scenes need to be switched. I don't understand what you're talking about though, Michael, I'm not gonna lie. What on earth are you talking about? Okay then. I have absolutely no clue what you were just talking about. Bro, just go B5. Oh my god. You're kidding, right? You're kidding. You are kidding. You are kidding. Why? Why? No. No, 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 no. I'm just too bad for this puzzle. I should probably just spend more time. I think that's what's wrong here. I'm just like rushing them. That's why I'm getting everything wrong. Like why did I spend 1 or 2 minutes on this puzzle when it's a very complicated position? Okay, oh my, this is you, right, Michael? I'm not gonna guess that CJ came back and tipped $1. I'm really not gonna guess that. The odds of that, it's possible that CJ came back, but I think it's Michael again. And this time, wait, is this what you meant? That you're gonna do 0.01 this time? instead of 0.00, so that I would think that it's not you this time. But it's like obviously you. I haven't seen CJ in a long time though, not gonna lie. In a very, very long time. It's not me, bro. I don't believe that this is CJ. I don't believe, unless CJ writes in the chat. I'm not gonna believe it until CJ writes in the chat. What was the message? The message is, get this Chinese guy off the leaderboard. That's the message. They just go on to prove that it's not CJ. CJ would never write something racist like that. I don't think this is CJ. Like, this is not CJ's language. I can tell that it is not CJ's language. Bro, so it was A3. That's stupid. Like, I just don't understand. How does A3 even work? Like, what if I go rookie 1? Ah, instead of A2, now you go B5. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. And you can't really do king E4 right now. And if you do rook A1, now I'm gonna push the B pawn first and then the A pawn. So that's the basically trick. Now you don't have to push A2. That's how you win the tempo. This is what confused me. That's why I thought A3 right away is not correct. And the problem was this rook F7, which we did like this. Okay, bro, you can believe whatever you want. This is a rage bait, Michael, of making me believe you. It's not gonna work. I am a smart individual. It'll be kind of funny if I'm wrong though, because I'm like so confident in it being you. But still, I'm gonna lock that answer in. For the greater good. Bishop G5, Bishop G5, Queen F7 mate. So what is the... Like every time, I swear, every time in this puzzle, I just don't understand what the catch is. It's like, it seems so simple, but it's not simple. How are you telling me that black has anything against Bishop G5? Knight C4, Bishop F6, and I still win. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Your queen is literally trapped. Maybe he has Knight D2. Maybe. Oh yeah, actually that's the catch. I found the catch this time. There is Knight D2 at the end. It's actually not me and you are sick. Okay, bro, that was a bit mean. Sorry, it's fine. Gangster is here all the time. I'm used to meanness. Gangster's love language is the most mean thing ever. Waiting for gas station. Ela. I thought you were gone, gangster. Not gonna lie, I was. What did you say about me? I said the gangster is a great guy. He's very patient, very caring, very nice, very happy, very phenomenal. Come. Move G5, Knight C4. What if I do Queen F6? I think, yeah, that's the trick probably. Just go Queen F6 instead of Bishop F6. Queen F6, Bishop F6, rook goes, you take the piece and you're happy. GG's. Okay, bye. No guest Elo, no stream. Bye, gangsters. See ya. Dude, there is a prediction going on. People put on their London point on me hitting 2700. I cannot let them down. Can I? London points. Who is gonna refund the London points to them? London points has very big value, you know. Very little people have London points because no one watches my streams. You know, it's not like other streamers who are very popular. Since no one watches my stream, very few people have London points, which makes London points very valuable. If you're gonna refund them their London points, I'll do guest Elo. This is just rook e4, knight e4, queen h2. And with rook e4, I'm also training rook g4 stuff. Wait, I'm just realizing there's rook g8 check too. I have not seen that. No, bro, it's just a lost for that guy. He bet 3k on yes. If he wins, he gets nothing. If not, he loses. And based on you, you'll lose. It's not a lose-lose though. If I win, he won't lose all his points at least. But if I don't win, then he loses the points. So it's either nothing or lose. It's nothing or lose. It's not lose or lose. Either nothing happens or he loses. Bro, I don't know. What do we play? Rook g8. King fork 2. I honestly believe rook e4 is better. Because it also makes queen d2 available. I get rook g4 ideas. Just looks right. And if knight e4, queen h2. I want to play a rook e4. I really want to play rook e4. Really. Like if rook f2, rook g4, rook g2, rook g2, king g2, queen d2, king h3, queen d3, queen b1. It should be doable. Should be doable. And if king f1, rook h1, king e2, rook b1, I win a rook, right? I win a full rook. But then he has f7. I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. When are we gonna play Jackbox Snar? Whenever you guys want. When do you want? Now? Now we don't have enough people though. Whenever you guys want. I mean, like, whenever there are people. Maybe earlier we could have done. When Psychic was here, when a few people were here at least. When Rides was here. Rides would definitely join too. But now Rides is gone. Psychic is also gone. Now it is like the declining end of the stream. After Gas Dayla, of course. Do I send rook e4? Am I courageous enough for that? I say why not? Because I'm pretty sure it's rook e4. Now this is a bit tricky, honestly, but it should be rook d4. Like seriously, what else if not rook d4? Very seriously, what else are you gonna do if not rook d4? Much better than rook g3. What else are you gonna do if not rook h1? Seriously, come on. What else are you gonna do if not rook h1? Seriously. But I need to calculate though. Why am I not calculating this line? Like, Rook B1, there's F7. This is what needs to be calculated. This is what I am not sure about at all. This is tricky. Very tricky. I mean, worst case scenario, I do have some rook e4 check and then a rook e8, giving up the rook. What is going on though, Michael, in life? Why are you coming rarely? Rook h1, king e2, rook b1. Dude, I don't know. Me? Yes, you. How is work? How is life? Is there another Michael here? I don't think so. Pretty tiring. So far I'm chilling, but in like 2 or 3 weeks it's gonna get pretty tiring for me too, because I have to do so many things at the same time. Like, I'm gonna, at the same time, I'm gonna do uni, I am gonna do chess streams, I'm gonna do chess coaching, I'm gonna hit the gym. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think these are, and then make videos. These 5 things all at the same time. So I'm gonna reduce the stream to 3 times a week. I think I'm already planning on reducing, but maybe one day I will consistently stream 5 times a week. Like, I don't even think for me it makes sense to stream 5 times a week, honestly. I didn't say hear my name. You did say your name. Oh, you didn't hear your. I thought you said you didn't say your name. Why did you stop making? I didn't stop, Michael. What do you mean? I'm still making YouTube videos. Haven't you seen? I still upload YouTube videos. Player rook h1, rook h1. I am looking at that, but the problem is king e2, rook b1, f7. That's what I am looking at right now. Rook b1, f7. What do we do? I'm not sure, honestly. I am really not sure. Long form? Yeah, long form. I haven't seen them. If yes, I mean, I uploaded 3 videos recently in the past 1 or 2 weeks. I uploaded 3 videos. I restarted. I did take a break, but I restarted again, basically. Maybe that's why. So you're right that I did take break, but I restarted on the long form YouTube videos. And I'm actually more locked in this time, I would say. Like, I uploaded 2 videos, they got 200 views. Because I put more effort into editing it and making a thumbnail. But still, bro, it's rough. It's really rough. Because the problem with long form is it's harder to convince people to click. Especially if your video has like few views. People are just not gonna click because they're gonna see it as 8 views. So I'm happy I even managed to get to that 200. Because initially it was even worse. Like, the thing is, I was uploading long form Armenian and it was so much easier because there is no competition. Like, there aren't many people making Armenian videos on YouTube, long form. But now that I'm in a niche thing like chess is very niche, and it's also English. Like, it's now I get the difficulty. It's crazy difficult. Like, it's really difficult to hit it. Oh, okay. Bro, thanks for making me 0. Bro, what do you mean? You donated like $3, and you're telling me thank you for me. You know who gets 0.50? It's my brother's PayPal account. That's who got the. That's who should thank you for for the donation. But thank you, appreciate it. This is how much the Narch. Wait, the Narch song earned like $4 to you? No way. You're telling me Narch song earned you like 3.58 so far? I thought it would be less, Michael, not gonna lie. I really thought it's gonna be less. Oh, man. Oh, 0. I thought it made 3.58. And then you gave the 3 back, and now you're like in the aftermath. I made 0.58. Like girls' math, you know? Why am I saying girls' math? Why are two guys talking about girls' math? Yo, this is such a stupid puzzle. Rook h1, king e2. Rook b1, f7. I don't think it's rook e4 check, rook e8, right? I don't think that is. So if it's not it, then what is it? The music, the moment. What if I go rook b2? Because like if f8 queen, I got rook d2. Bro. This is dumb. King e3. Rook g3. King e4. Rook e2. And then I force him off to f5. I take. My head is hurting already of this insane line. So rook b1, f7. Rook b2. Like you can even just move the king forward, but then I think I do rook d2. And it becomes the exact same thing. So I think it's rook h1, king e2, rook b1, f7, rook b2 most likely. Should be. So 68 cents. I paid $30 to release it, so almost. Bro, why do you pay $30 to release the song? I swear that's like especially if it's like AI generated music. But it's good though. At least now you can write on Spotify SR Narcha song and it's gonna recognize it. At least now you can do that, you know. At least. But I don't think it's worth $30, Michael. Not gonna lie. Hello again, right? Don't worry about me being here. I'm not worried. It's fine. It's okay. Where is Castillo? It's right there. Right there. Let's go rook h1. This just no, it's not. 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 What knight, bro? What knight do you want me to win? This knight? This knight? This knight? This knight? Which knight? Who is C2, really? This is the wrong song, right? I'm gonna skip this. And now we get the legendary song. My girlfriend simply went shopping and I'm in the car waiting. Good for you. What about GTA 6? GTA 6 is there. Have you heard, by the way, of the news, guys? That like somebody was given, a cancer patient was given like a chance to play GTA 6 by Rockstar. You got blown up by Narfor, I think. Maybe. The Caucasian farts are big, bro. You gotta run. I don't care about the other games and chess. Bro, relax, gangster, chill. Are you gonna surprise everyone and become the new Magnus in your 30s? Because like most of the times people who are successful are like GMs at 13, 14. Are you gonna be the first one who had no title at the age of 17 and then they get to being the best in the world? That'll be kind of crazy though, if you have no title at the age of 17 and you become the best in the world someday. That will actually be insane. Bye, I'll go get a tea. I'm bored, I want to sleep. Bye. Right, yeah. I want to sleep too, but I'll keep on going a little bit more. I will stay on the stream. And getting in what interview? I write another again about me, Michael. What are you gonna even write about? It's literally like everything is written about my streams. It literally says all in this song. And I will say, one motherfucker didn't. So, wait, what does MT mean? So MT, oh, you yes, Dilo. And I decided to become a GM and to make this interview. They were gonna say unfollow Narchess, never watch Narchess. But then nobody will listen to you. Because you are a boring old man who grinded chess all day. Who listens to boring old men? I need to be able to drive back home. No, about chat. Not about your sister. I mean, this song is about chat too, though. Come on. This song is literally about chat. The lyrics are hard, though. But let me get 2,700 instead of you. Okay, gangster, let's do the guest love, whatever. I'm out of here. Let's do the guest elo. I think I was at 2,700 though, wasn't I? I'm pretty sure I was. At a certain point I was. When was I? What's my peak? I want to see my peak on puzzle rating. Where is puzzle though? Puzzles. There you go. Oh, 2685. It was today, by the way. That's my peak was literally today. January 31st, 2685. And then I dropped to out of nowhere after hitting this 2685. Yeah, there we go. This is the peak. And then boom, I go down. Now I drove them 30 minutes from home and I'm not doing anything. What do you want me to do about it, right? If you don't guess right, we do another guess deal. Okay, gangster. Yeah, no, what do you mean? Okay, bro. That's terrible conditions. Obviously, I'm not gonna guess right. The odds of me guessing right are much lower than the odds of me guessing correct. So here is the deal that I'm gonna offer you. If I guess it right, you give me $10 million. If I guess it wrong, then I do another one. How about this deal? Okay, guys. Bye, Michael. See you. Remember, CJ is right here by getting the Chinese guy of the leader. Bro, it was you, Michael. It was literally you. You know, right? I can literally message CJ on Discord. Hopefully, he won't ghost me. Hopefully. Yeah, Micah's, yeah. Now, do I go to a random flight sim place in this area and act like a beginner? What's the fun in that, bro? There's no fun. I literally don't get how is that fun. Like, it's literally no fun. Like, if you record it and upload it on YouTube, then maybe we can make something so that like we'll go viral, you know what I mean? But if you're just gonna do it, go do it for yourself. I don't think it's that fun. If you're gonna record it, then maybe from a third person's perspective it becomes fun. But I don't think you'll have fun going and doing that. And maybe you can like test your acting skills. Maybe you can go for that. I think that's why it's fun from the third person's perspective. Because they're like trying to see how well you act. Gangster, relax, bro. Chill. Twitch may not take your joke, you know? Twitch may ban you for insulting them. Seven Adak, 3 Alam. Twitch. Is that the Arabic version of that? Bro, I don't get why you use numbers in Arabic. Is that like, are you like trying to replicate that a letter is similar to that number? Is that why you use numbers? Because like the actual letter is not in the English alphabet, so you're just using numbers to replicate it. Bro, why are you thinking Twitch? Why you snitch, right? And then you say Moroccans are tougher than Armenians. Armenians never snitch. Armenians, like, even if they, in no circumstance will they snitch. Even if snitching is correct, they will still not snitch. Can I send in Discord? I think you can. I don't know. Can you? I'm gonna ask the most teacher question ever. It's not the professor question. It's not a serious person. It's the teacher's question. Yeah. We use letters to represent these letters. What a sentence, right? What a sentence. We use letters to represent these letters. So I was correct, basically. You use the numbers because the actual letter looks similar to that number. And since the letter is not in the English alphabet, you use the number instead of the Arabic letter. I was correct. We use numbers. What do you mean use numbers? So number is like a letter in the Arabic alphabet? Is that what you mean? Done. Done? Are we done, gangster? Okay. Well, see you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's stream, and see you on the next one. Have a good one. Okay, let's do the guest dealer. Bri? Who is Bri, dude? Who is Bri? Who is Bri? Bri. Bri Stern. Who is Bri? Comment if you love me. Just comment, guys. I love you. Don't overthink. When you could be like... Bro, when you could be... Bro, what is this girl posting about? And why does this have 700k followers? What is this life? What? Why is this? Your aura is gorgeous because you make souls feel seen, heard, validated, loved, understood, and supported. What car is it, right? Hopefully Puppy Cuddies cure my insomnia. Bruh, why does this have 600k followers? So stupid, bro. So stupid. Look at this. Zero effort. Zero effort. Absolutely zero effort. And who is this guy? You're telling me your message if you love me, and then... Bruh, this is stupid. Yeah, imagine she reply back and... Bro, what do you mean? This is not... if she reply back, I don't care. She's not my type. She's no. She's a no. She's a big no. I just wrote it as a joke. I can't be doing this. I have a gift, not hope of. I have a girlfriend. I can't. You have a girlfriend, right? You have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend. Bro, this is not even her. Who are these people? Why is she posting these people? Why is she posting it? And imagine, bro, this is so funny. Imagine she's gonna come back into your car. She's gonna come back into your car, and then you're gonna get anxious. You're gonna turn your phone off, and then she'll be like, turn your phone on, and then you'll turn your phone on, and I'll still be on this page, and then you'll get cooked. Nah, this was funny though. Bri, maybe look, it all came from Bri searching Bri. Maybe we should go further about Belt and Road Initiative. Why is it saying Belt and Road Initiative? Because that's like Bri, Wikipedia, Brianna Balram, Bri from scratch, Bri. So many Bris, bro. Why are there so many Bris? I did not even know there are this many Bris. The Brian Balram. Just a girl figuring it all out. What is she posting about? Okay, no, she's not telling me. Okay, wait. She doesn't. See, right. It's not me, bro. Everybody is like this. Everybody is like this. It's not... Like, I can't do anything about the fact that you have a girlfriend. My typo will gift you. That's kind of funny, though. You went to say Bri, you wrote Bri. And then I ended up searching the entire Google for Bri. I have your mom. It's okay. I don't care. I can even call her if you want. We can watch the. Why are you? It was funny though. Wasn't this funny? Come on. It was a good moment. It was an incredible moment. Besides, right, nobody's gonna walk in when I'm streaming. Trust me. No one is gonna walk in. Because they know they don't want to be on the frame. They already made that mistake, by the way, one time, and they got on the frame. So they know that they should not come when I'm streaming. Okay, let's do guess the elo though. Let's do guess the elo. My parents always do that, walk in when streaming. No, mine just, I think they both did it one time. And then after that, they are so cautious because they did not want to do it. They did not want to get on the stream. That's why they accidentally got on the frame one time. And after that, they're like very cautious. They don't want to do it again. I'm glad I live with my girlfriend. Why, right? So that you can watch Bryce's Instagram post when when your girlfriend is not home. And even when I say I don't come. You say don't come every time. No, you know what the problem is? You should talk louder, gangster, during this. Like, I talk so loud, they probably even hear me when they approach the room. So they just realize that, like, I don't need to tell them, basically. She doesn't do that with me. It doesn't change anything. Okay, wait, let's finally analyze Gangster's game, I swear. He's been waiting for 1 hour and I was doing, I don't know what, hitting on Bry. Like, what was that post though? Who posted? Why did she post 2 consecutive stories of telling people to message that they love her? That's such a stupid post. And hey, it's just 600k followers. Who are these 600k people following? I swear. This life is stupid. I'm not gonna post on Instagram anymore. This is why this is why I never hit 1 million views on Instagram. I hit 2 million on YouTube. I hit 1 million on TikTok, but I never even reached 1 million on Instagram. And I post the exact same stuff, by the way. The exact same stuff is posted on all platforms. This goes on to show again how stupid Instagram is. See, Anar, they're coming back. Yeah, right. Yeah, you should get off my stream quickly if they're coming back. Who knows? Well, maybe Bry replies to me. Maybe she replies, yeah. Maybe she replies me with a picture that you should not see. If you were a girl. That's true, yeah, it's definitely easier if you're a girl. Oh wait, this is London? Is this my game? I swear, if this is my game... No, this is H4. I usually go 95. But they went H4 and then 95. Then H5. Queen F3. But they're not playing bad though, I'll give it to them. They know how to play. Def, not low rate. That's what I'll say. If this is a low rated player, I'll be so surprised. Gotta be 2000 at least, I swear. A low-rated player will never play this setup, I swear. Never, ever. Queen G4, Bishop G3 I also like. It's a very smart idea. Knight B3 is not crazy, but it's okay. We got Queen G7. I'm a bit surprised Black allowed Queen G7 in the first place, but I guess they just blundered. It's fine. No, these are definitely high-rated people, I would say. But then E4, like, bro, get your queen back to safety. Who goes E4? Come on. Why would you go E4? Like, Black could have gone Queen F8, then Rook H8, and it would have been over. Goes Rook H8, and then Bishop E4. And they're still winning, technically. But they're trying to do Rook H7 and grab the queen this way. Rook G8? I mean, the engine says it's still fine. Because you could have just gone Rook H8 back. But like, just go Rook H7, dude. How do you not see it? Oh wait, Rook H7 doesn't work. Wait, I'm stupid. And Rook G8 was correct. Wait. I think you have to go Bishop F8 here, maybe. How you trap this queen? Can you not trap the queen? Rook H8, Queen G7. Oh, I think the queen cannot be trapped, apparently. Somehow. But I mean, Black is winning anywhere, to be honest. No, not. Yeah, I know it's already not my game. If it was my game, I would not go h4. I mean, they are playing bad, honestly. Even. It's also kind of complicated what happens with this queen, to be honest. 2000 definitely is for sure. This is not a game played by under 2000 rated players. That's one thing I'm very confident in. Bishop g3, queen f6, bishop e2. Bishop h4, rook h5. Black just won, I guess. I like the move rook h5. I think it's like a very... This move alone is telling me maybe we're maybe dealing with higher than 2000. Like a random player would not find rook h5. At least 25. Now it can be 1300 too. Can I know the time control, gangster? Can I know the time control? I'm gonna say at least 2500 in my opinion. But I want to know the time control. 3 minutes. 3 minutes plus 0 or plus 2. This is also important. Now, if we are being honest about this specific game, it's probably 2500, but I'm gonna guess 2800. Because I believe this is probably a... Because the rook h5 is just too good to be true. I'm gonna guess 2800. But I would say lower if it was just based on the accuracy of this game. Or both. I mean, I don't know. I can't say both. Okay, if I have to say both, let's say black. Black is a 2900 and white is a 2600. Let's say like that, I guess. 2900 black and 2600 white. They had minus 300. Are you kidding? I literally said minus 300 difference. I mean, the ratings can still be wrong, but the difference of their ratings, I literally guessed that one. Okay, what was the true? What was the true number? It's kind of crazy that I guessed the difference between the ratings, though. Hello? Hey, Geram GS, how are you doing? I will send you the game. Okay, let's reveal the game, gangster. Let's reveal what needs to be revealed. And call it a day, I think. I'm gonna end it on this. Like, that's important piece. The next stream is gonna be the day after tomorrow, though. I'll try to finally do an early, proper stream. Starting like... starting like 8 hours ago from the time that it currently is. The day after tomorrow, I'll try to start it early. Okay, let's see the rating reveal. Brother, I'm so good. 2900. I am Rosen. The difference is that I said the wrong way. I said like black is the higher rated one, but turns out it's white. I mean, it just like you found rook h5. That's why. But like from the opening, I could have told that white. Like from the opening, I was able to tell that white is really high rated. And from the move rook h5, I could tell that black is really high rated. So like, I could kind of tell it both ways, but black won in the end. So it was more logical to say black is high rated. Oh wait, yeah, you're dumb. That's true. You do chess so much, your math is kindergarten level. I thought you would say you're white. You know why I wouldn't say I'm white? Because I never play h4. h4 is a nice move, but like the thing is I play h4 to have bishop h2 if knight h5. But if I'm gonna go knight h5, I go knight e5 right away and knight h5 is stopped. So I don't need to play h4. Later on, I may do h4 if I want to attack and you castle. But like, I would not go H4 because I'm always determined to play 95. That's how I could tell after H4 that it's not me. I thought you would be like, Beast. No, 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 bro. I'm not. I'm smart, dude. I'm smart. I'm. 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 Like, I may not be incredibly good in chess, but like, I got good logic. I got good problem solving. I never listened to any of my math classes at uni, but I did okay. I mean, I could have done better, to be fair, but like, it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna end it on this. The next stream is the day after tomorrow. When are you flying, by the way, gangster? Have a safe flight and kill your over the board tournament. But I'm gonna call it a day. Have fun, and I'll stream. I'll be back streaming the day after tomorrow on Monday. 10. So a few days after you, basically, I am flying to uni. But see you. Have a good one. I know I haven't ended the YouTube horizontal stream.